Howlverse awoke under a thick, rolling fog that hung over the cobblestone streets like a living blanket. Every corner of the town, from the crooked lampposts to the wrought iron gates, vanished in the mist, leaving a world reduced to a few feet of visibility. The air was chilled and damp, carrying the scent of wet stone, moss, and the faint iron tang of old metal. The quiet was unnatural, broken only by distant, irregular metallic clangs that echoed down alleyways and across rooftops. Brandon Gentry moved first, paws slapping lightly against the slick stones, claws scraping the surface with a soft hiss. His icy blue eyes glowed faintly through the fog, muscles taut under glossy black fur. Luna Gray's silver lavender fur shimmered with droplets, ears flattened and nostrils flaring. Behind them, Mayor Darius McCoy padded silently, charcoal fur blending with the shadows, eyes darting to every movement in the mist. "Something's wrong," Luna murmured, low and threatening. Her claws dug slightly into the stone as if testing the terrain. "I can feel it in the air." Brandon's jaw tightened. "Stay alert. Fast. Unnatural. That's all I know." A sudden metallic clang rang again, sharper this time, more deliberate. Brandon's ears twitched. He crouched low, tail lashing. Luna's eyes scanned the fog, muscles coiled. Darius stepped forward, claws extending with a soft scrape. From the mist emerged a figure that seemed to absorb the gray light around it. Blackened armor, etched with ancient scratches and battle scars, clung to a frame as lithe as it was menacing. A horned kabuto covered his head, and in his hands gleamed a katana, the steel cold and sharp, reflecting even the fog's muted light. Shadows clung unnaturally to his form, curling and twisting like living smoke. "The Oni Ronin," Darius breathed. His claws flexed. "No ordinary samurai. That's cursed steel in his hands." Luna's fur bristled. "That sword? It feels wrong." The Oni Ronin tilted his head once, and then vanished into a living shadow, leaving only a faint shimmer in the fog. A slash came from nowhere, metallic and swift. It grazed Darius's shoulder, tearing through wet fur and leaving a streak of crimson that hissed faintly in the damp air. Brandon lunged, snapping his teeth at the mist where the Oni had disappeared. But the demon samurai reappeared behind a toppled cart. Every swing of the cursed katana twisted the mind as well as the body. Luna staggered as visions of her worst fears played before her eyes. Forests collapsing, innocent villagers trapped, and shadows of loved ones lost to failure. Brandon's mind raced through memories of mistakes, failures, friends lost on missions, helplessness crushing him from within. Even Darius glimpsed a vision of Howlverse ablaze, buildings crumbling as he could do nothing to stop it. "Focus," Darius roared, claws swiping through the fog to cut the Oni off. "You have to fight the sword, not him." The Oni vanished again, appearing behind Luna. She twisted, claws lashing, but each strike seemed to pass through smoke, the blade's cursed energy feeding on hesitation and fear. Sparks erupted as shadows collided with the stone beneath them. Brandon gritted his teeth, eyes flashing blue. "We can't hit him directly. The sword binds him to us mentally." Darius growled. "Then we attack the source, the sword itself." They maneuvered through narrow streets, ducking behind broken carts, tilted lampposts, and puddles reflecting the mist. Each movement was mirrored by hallucinations, forcing them to struggle against both the Oni's attacks and the illusions in their minds. They retreated toward the temple ruins on the outskirts of town, sacred ground rumored to hold ancient wards. Broken stone pillars jutted from the overgrown courtyard, etched with glowing runes faintly illuminating the fog. Rain continued to fall, soaking fur and stone alike. Brandon crouched low, muscles coiled. "We have to keep him distracted. Don't let him focus his power on our minds." Luna's eyes were fixed on the katana, which shimmered faintly even from a distance. "We attack the sword. That's the source of the curse." The Oni grew more aggressive. Every slash tore stone, splintered pillars, and made the shadows writhe. The hallucinations intensified. Brandon reliving a lost friend trapped in fire, Luna seeing villagers disappearing into shadows, Darius watching his town burn helplessly. "We can't do this in the streets," Darius growled. "We need the temple. Sacred ground will weaken him." The Oni's shrieks echoed through the mist, metallic and unearthly, blending with the rolling fog and soft rain. Brandon surged forward, claws extended, fangs bared, drawing the Oni's focus. The demon parried and slashed, shadows erupting with every swing. Meanwhile, Luna and Darius retrieved sacred cloths from the temple's altar. Silver-threaded and etched with ancient protective runes, the fabric shimmered faintly, even under gray skies. Luna leapt toward the Oni, wrapping the katana with the cloth while chanting words that made the stone beneath her vibrate. The Oni screamed, metal, shadow, and rage intertwined. Sparks and black energy leapt from the sword as it resisted the binding. Brandon dodged another swing, claws leaving deep gouges in stone pillars. The fog swirled violently, trying to conceal the cursed samurai. Finally, with a synchronized pull and a roar, the katana's energy was sealed into the cloth. The Oni Ronin's form flickered, shadows collapsing into inert black armor. His scream dissolved into silence, leaving only the faint echo of malevolent intent. The fog thinned, revealing the temple ruins, soaked streets, and the trio, panting and battered. Brandon exhaled, muscles trembling. The sword, it's gone. Luna wiped rain and sweat from her fur. For now, but I don't think he came alone. The trio exited the temple ruins cautiously. The fog had lifted slightly, but every shadow seemed alive, every dripping puddle reflecting movement. Darius's gaze fixed on the swamp at the outskirts of town. The water bubbled unnaturally, reeds swaying as if moved by unseen hands. From the dark, a hulking figure emerged, immense and hunched, its glowing eyes cutting through the fog. Brandon's fur bristled. Looks like our next nightmare is waiting. Luna's tail twitched, golden eyes narrowing. And it's bigger than we imagined.